Hello. Welcome back. It is Monday. So you know what that means. It's were time. What if racing were? So, yeah. Another Monday stream. Another opportunity for me to just rise above the crop to be the cream of greatness. So, yeah, I guess before we fully get into it, I probably have to go into some kind of backstory. Hello. Well, thank you, Willow. I said Willow. That's my dog's name. Hollow. Damn. Thank you, Hollow, for being a member for 16 months. That I appreciate that dedication. What if racing clears RealRadman? Damn. Damn, I didn't even get into the roasting yet. That's not nice. Well, thank you for having such high regards for me. I appreciate that. Hello, Icy. Hello, Andre. Hello, Akbar. I hope the stream title ages like fine wine. It. I got a bad feeling it probably won't. Why does my face cam look blue? I had a sticky key situation where I was holding down shift and it did something so weird where it just straight up just nothing on the keyboard works. So I literally shut the computer off and turned it back on, and then it worked. It just now it messed up all my settings because it does that when you reboot the PC, or at least with Streamlabs it does. But either way. Oh, that's too blue. It's a little better. It's a little better. We'll go with that setting. So, yeah, obviously, I gotta give some backstory. I gotta give a little bit of context for this particular stream and why we're doing it and why is the title so antagonistic in nature. So, I guess we'll start from the beginning. So, a couple of weeks ago, actually really like a month or so ago, well over a month ago now, JC DM'd me telling me a challenge I could do in AskRo 5, a 100% race to Daytona. And I'm just like, psh, psh, please, that's easy. Easy with the Z. And then I did a stream. I didn't win. The second one, I did a revenge stream. I won, but technically I had to hit Jeff Gordon, so I'm not really proud of it, but it is technically a dub. And then that was it. Peace was in the kingdom for a little bit. Then, somewhere, somehow, Michael Two Scoops of Raisin Bran, I'm assuming saw my stream, and he just like, I can do that. And misrepresented the entire concept of the challenge, and it just did it. Basically, took my idea or the concept, and then just did it his way. And then that got into Rabbit's ears, and he's like, "I'm gonna do that too." So then we got into this like weird area where like the entire concept of the challenge got completely broken, and now it's just completely not what it was originally meant to be. So it somehow just got somehow mistranslated. I don't understand that. And yeah, just weird. Also, Radman's video was bizarre because he tried the challenge, got to second, then gave up because it was too easy. But the whole point of the challenge and what makes it really hard in AskRo 5 is the fact that, one, you lose a lot of time during pit cycles. Two, it's hard to keep pace or maintain it because you lose like 4 or 5 seconds. Three, a lot of the run is just taken back, just trying to get back up to the pack. And also with 100% race, the AI spread out much faster than like a 25% race where they spread out much slower. So 100% really does make it radically different than 25%. So it got all bits of all confused. So then after Raven made that video, then Michael Two Scoops made a video doing the nationwide challenge because RealRadman did it or something. I'm getting myself confused, but basically someone in the comments, actually I can go to my full screen here and we'll show the comments. And the person that did this idea is right under my name. This is where RealRadman got the Busch Series race thing. And I want to give credit, because in his video he never gave credit to JC, who originally considered this challenge at Daytona and stuff. So why, I don't know. What I'm doing right here already more than enough, more than anything he did. So credit to David Daddy Cuz 5351. He said he won all the track trophies and 4 cups, and the only race as a true challenge to beat is the Aaron's 312 at Talladega in the Busch Series. That race is rigged beyond belief. A car can be faster than you with no draft. It could easily be 5 seconds ahead of you with no draft. This was also playing on easiest difficulty too. So this comment kind of spurred RealRadman to do his Busch race thing, or I guess maybe Mrucz saw it and then did it, and then RealRadman did it and everything. So then I got to thinking, what if I did this at 100% race to really see if it's a challenge? Because it seems like at 25%, the AI just run themselves out of gas, and that's really it, and that's not really interesting. So I want to be the test pig to figure this out and see what it's going to be like at 100% race length. So yeah, I just want to see what this is going to be like. I'm morbidly curious, and I'm just eager to see what this is going to be. I did a test run. I only did like 30 laps, and it wasn't that hard, but the pit cycles I think are going to make it complicated. So I do think it's going to be just as difficult as the Daytona one. I didn't even start this. No, I'm giving context. You were the origin of it, and then they got spiraled into whatever we have now. Busch Series stuff is from someone else. But he said the true challenge is to beat it at the Aaron's 312. So I'm assuming he's referring to the 100% race of that, like version of it. Which, that's not been tackled. Moob's done it, and then RealRadman did it at 25% or something. So there hasn't been someone to be stupid enough, like me, to do a 100% race. So what I'm doing right now is more manly, ballsy than any of them. And you know what? You know what I'm going to do their competition? You know what I'm going to do the freaking competition? Or the freaking competition? I'm going to get up out of my chair. I'm going to show you. Hold on, wait. Gotta get this chair look right. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to kick their freaking ass. That's what I'm going to do. That's exactly what I'm going to do. So, JC, you should be mad. Get angry. Rip your shirt off. Get pissed. Why am I encouraging that? I don't know. I had a 25 idea for every game that turned 20 years old. I don't know what to do. Okay. You and Talladega do not have a good track record. That is true. That is true. That is actually really, that is very concerning. Just, I think NASCAR Nixon a long time ago did a, like, me versus Talladega or something video, and it was a good video. It was just a compilation. It's many years old now, and I'm sure there's even more stuff to add to it, but, yeah. Hello, Dale. An ass kicking with socks on. You're damn right, JC. I guess this is technically a feet reveal, but I'm wearing socks. But it's Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball. I'm actioned up. I got my shirt. And this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna kick the frickin'. Ugh. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. Because right here, this is the manliest shit you could ever imagine. I'm at least going to try it. I'm going to probably fail, but damn it, I'm going to freaking try it. Let's go to full face cam. What the fuck is this stream? Take your socks out. No, I'm not doing that. Jason, no, I'm not doing that. That's too far. That is too far. I shall bless you with Dale magic to conquer Dega. Thank you, Dale Earnshark. I didn't know those combination of words could ever be a strong suit, but I believe in it. But yeah. So let's go to the main menu. Roundhouse kick. I feel like if I tried that, I'm gonna actually break something. So I'm not gonna try that. So gameplay settings, legend difficulty, full 100% race length, unlimited fuel and tires off, damage on, yellow flags off. That's also you've taken off. I've done it, but I never just walked around in my skibbies. So no, we're not doing that. That was 2015 me. Hello, Jacqueline Bombard. But this is our settings. This is what we're gonna go with. But before we actually do it, and I feel bad I didn't do this before, because my damn overlays, I've gotten too many overlays, and I have to scroll it, and it was like at the bottom. So I moved it to a different area, so I can actually see it when I look over on this screen when I actually stream, so I don't forget. But thank you to my channel members for supporting the channel, as well as my Patreon people as well for supporting the channel. A lot of names, a lot of faces too as well. But thank you. This list might be already outdated, but I thought, you know what, at least for one stream, we can at least show the max amount of members I ever possibly had at 73, because I don't think we're ever getting beyond that. The fact I even got this that far is one I can put on my tombstone. So yeah, thank you. Obviously, past me, looking up there, watching you, keeping an eye out for the members. And also it's new because I wrote everyone's name. So the longest members are on the right side, and then newest are on the left. So that is our channel member section. Why did I do it right to left? Manga, muga, whatever you want to call it. That's basically it. Right to left because manga. Also Dragon Ball. I don't know. I'm ready. I thought this attire would be appropriate for the action and stress. I need to be in frickin' in kung fu mode. So thank you, channel members, for what you guys do. I appreciate it. Thank you. Let's get into this. And I'm just scared. Excited for the stream. NASCAR 5 is still any game. It is any game. I will agree. Turn right to go left. Yes. No. Manga. Freaking. JC. All right. We have to explain it. Okay. So manga. Okay. One Piece. Okay. For volume 1. Well, if you open it up like a normal book, it actually tells you you're reading the wrong direction. It says, whoops, guess what? You're starting at the wrong end of the comic. It's true. In keeping with the original Japanese format, One Piece, Dragon Ball, whatever show, manga, is meant to be read right to left, starting in the upper right corner. Unlike English, screw it, which is read from left to right, Japanese read it from right to left, meaning that action, sound effects, or balloons in order are completely reversed. Something which can make the reader unfamiliar with Japanese feel pretty backwards themselves. For this reason, manga, okay. So, yeah. JC, no, you didn't know that. He's trying to backpedal. Even though I feel like he's probably being honest because he's a weeb too, so he probably understands, but I'm just gonna gaslight. I'm just gonna pretend JC's stupid for my own entertainment. And also when JC does like any challenges in the future, I'm going to purposely interpret it wrong and not give him credit. So, or props for the idea. So I'm looking forward to taking advantage of him with that. That'll be fun. And we're here. I'm gonna stop procrastinating. Damn it! It went to the frickin' demo. We're going back to race cam footage. Okay. So that's our race settings. Pretty simple, straightforward. The only thing that is different is cautions off. And also, since this race is relatively short, we can maybe get away with doing 2 of these races. If one doesn't work out right, we can maybe do 2. Or restarting early on is a potential option. I'm not going to rule that out. But the guy did say, never really mentioned on default setup or anything, so we're just going to take Big Mac Daddy. What is his username? Big Mac Daddy. I'm going to at least give him props. David Daddy Cuz 5351. Thank you for what you did. Why did I not? So he needs to freaking like his comment. I need to like his comment. And look at freaking JC has to leave a comment too. This is actually what happened when I did the entire Daytona 500 trade on this game. Why am I making fun of him? But yeah, it doesn't really say anything about. I could cheese this. I could theoretically just go into the setup and just jack it up, just go nuts. But I'm gonna try to be honorable and keep it to pit road adjustments only. So we're gonna just adjust adjust the tire pressures. That's all I'm gonna do. That's my only stipulation. 100% race at Watkins Glen Thunder 4. Oh my god. That's a bad idea. I still need to clip that damn stream and just upload that race. I forgot. It's been such a hectic week, it feels like. Last few days, the frickin' internet situation and getting that situated, and then days keep flying by. But yeah, let's go to race now. Busch Series, 100% race length. Custom difficulty is the custom settings that I just showed earlier. Obviously, race car driver I wanted to go with. Okay, now backstory. I was going with Luke Nixon just because I'm thinking of NASCAR Nixon. He's like one of the OGs in the community and just an OG, just legend that I've always had respect, admiration for, both as a content creator and just as a person. Good fellow. So I thought, okay, I'm gonna go with him. I'm gonna go with just because the name was good. But then in the Cosmos, just by pure luck, this is also with the texture mod, so this isn't just a fantasy car. The driver that came up was so funny that, in fact, I have a lot of things written down as potential jokes right here. Let me show the name first. Okay? Mike Wallace. All right, that's funny. All right, so Mike Wallace, where do we begin? He made like dumb political jokes, or made like a political statement that was stupid. What's the next one? He also like made fun of Shauna Robinson and basically wrecked her on track because how dare a woman be ahead of him? So he's also a sexist bastard. So there's that. He got beat up in the infield or something. He started a fight, so he's in trouble with that. Just a whole slew of things, and a lot of things that I could personally relate to. I hate women just like... I can't even say that with a straight face. But no, there's just a lot of things with Mike Wallace that I think are perfect for a race like this. And you know what? I have to race as him. It is part of it's too perfect. It is too perfect. So we're racing as him. Talladega, 117 laps. I thought this race used to be 114, but maybe they changed it to being 300 miles, so the miles are different, so it's like 112 or something. I don't know. But I don't always remember it being 117 laps. So I think it's just the Aaron's 312 thing. They did that with Atlanta in the Busch series as well back then. So I'm not really surprised that the sponsor carried over. Misogynist Mike. Yes, I coined that term. I remember that. I used to say that a lot. But yeah. Most of Japanese stuff I read. Put the chat bubbles in the most. What's really weird is with Dragon Ball, like the early fan scans, they would intentionally flip the panels so you would have to read it left to right. And it really confused me because the names would be backwards and it just looked really weird. Those were like the early to mid 2000s like fan scans. That was a disaster. And the pages looked like they were like printed right off the photocopier, and it just looked ugh. Hello, Bombard. I'm doing good. Misogynist Mike is a racist. Well, I did say that. Well, that's because it stems from a statement he made, which is which he kind of got outed for in a really BS way, because it was just like an interview not from anywhere mainstream, and someone just kind of heard him like mutter those words, and then he got penalized for it. So kind of shitty, but why just have a little bit of self-control in public. Like in public, I don't even think of even swearing, because I don't know what people are gonna say. I don't even think of saying stuff like that. So yeah, Clement, big whoopsie doodles on that. So that's where it stems from. I don't know why me and my dark humor, man. I don't know. I'm not gonna go on that tangent. This is not this. It's NASCAR. It might have been from NASCAR. It probably was. That's probably where that birthed from. They have kids that they text where Speedway won't be at. Well, who knows? Who knows? Maybe. I need to do more homework on Corey LaJoy, because I've heard some stuff, but I need to fact check them. Anyways, on to Talladega. Let's not prolong this anymore. We're also going to let Bill Weber talk. Well, I would up the volume, but then it's going to black the screen out. So we're just going to have to turn up the volume to hear it. I don't think I've actually heard it in full either. So this will be new for me.
Welcome to Talladega, Alabama for today's exciting NASCAR Busch Series event, the Aaron's 312. EA Sports is proud to bring you racing action from one of NASCAR's most competitive tracks. These Busch Series drivers will reach incredible speeds here today as they race around this 2.66-mile track. It's restrictor plate racing at its best here at Talladega. Let's take you trackside for the start of this event.
Thank you, Mr. Weber. I like that. We're going to qualify. We're going to intentionally put ourselves last, so we'll have to do basically one out lap and then one normal lap. Let me know if the audio's okay. I did lower it a good bit, but let me know if I need to lower it a little more in game. It's right at the. Sounds okay to me. It's funny that it's talking about incredible speeds, because I guess it technically is. But yeah. Didn't an Xfinity driver a couple years ago lose the ride? There was a Josh Reume thing. He got penalized for posting a toaster strudel with a super offensive signal or logo. What did I say? What was I saying? Symbol, which was stupid. There was that. I think that was like 2020. So really smart on, really dumb on his part. It boggles my mind that they would even do that. Well, yeah, so we're going to intentionally qualify last. No cautions either, so probably going to be difficult. probably gonna struggle. This is like one of those few instances where I've already gone into it thinking I'm not gonna win, but I'm gonna try to get close. Because this race, or at least this game with restrictor plates, is just in general pretty difficult, so I wouldn't be surprised. Let's just spin down here just for fun. Wee spins. Vroom. Ow. Pain. That should be good enough. That should be last place material. I've heard about that story. Now, I don't know if it was because... God, I don't know who it was. Was it Connor Daly? Like Connor Daly was wanting to run like an Xfinity race or something. And they wouldn't allow him because his dad said something like racist like 35 years ago. Because apparently what the dad said before that driver was even born, that's so stupid. I predict runner-up finish. That's a possibility. I think top 5 guesstimate is a pretty good assumption. That did no damage. It did tiny bit damage. It's just with this texture mod, it just kind of overlays some of the smaller like scrapes or like nicks to the car, so it doesn't show up as like well. I guess that's just what the texture mod does. I don't really know, but it did show up. It's not as, doesn't show up as well. It was the sponsor. That was it. Thank you for the clarification. JC just sent it to me. JC just always has to, or unless it's in my Discord. No, it's actually, damn, the thing on my screen, my chat is definitely a little more faster than before. Because usually when he sends me a message, like, it's already there. Okay, so I was right, it was Connor Daly, but okay. But it's definitely not Ryan Reed. But yeah, Connor Daly, Lily's situation, I remember that. Talladega was actually 113 laps in Xfinity Series from 1998 to 2000. Look at frickin' Phantom Foxy with his frickin' Wikipedia stats. He's like Darian over there now. Reading off of when I say Wikipedia, god damn. 1998, 2001, then again in 2015 now. 2015 it was 117 laps from 1992, 97, 2002 to 2014, except 2013, which was 107 laps. Thank you for the nerd fact check. I don't need to get out. Do I need to get out the glasses for Phantom Foxy 2 now? NASCAR is a joke when it comes to punishments. They're all over the board when it comes to how they give up. I agree. It's really random and inconsistent. I'm glad I removed the stupid marks on the bumper. Those always bug me whenever I make contact with the wall. Activated by OCD. I see. I'm not the only one that gets OCD affected with that. Though it does make me feel good to go through a race and not have that happen. So there's like give and take with it. 45 people in here. Thank you for stopping by. I'm sorry it took so long to get into the actual room-ness. Obviously, I'm going to try my best to read chat as I race. When I get a moment to look at it, I will do my best. But yeah, here we go. This is going to be... I got some iced tea here. This is too big in my fridge. I got to get this out. And I'm almost out of it too. So this would be a good thing to get out of the fridge. All right. I'm going to end the stream. I don't feel like it. I don't feel like racing. I'm just a little bitch. Can you imagine if I just end the stream? What's wrong with me? I'm just such a sassy bastard. brisk iced tea is the best. I agree. I agree. I don't know if it's the best, but of the iced tea family, it's the best. Also, their like design game is on point too. I love how it looks. Don't crash. I'll try. Oh, car setup. Let me adjust the tire pressures. That was like the only stipulation I had. Actually, I'm gonna leave that default. And then go from there. Yeah. If we need to when we pit, we'll up it, but we'll see. I'm gonna probably need it, to be honest. It's just the nature of this game and track combo, so. Oh god, don't even get me started on the 2013 Xfinity finish. There were 3 wide to the line. They threw the yellow like 30 feet before the finish line or something. It was just so... It was stupid back then. It was stupid now. And it still bothers me. Brisk tea is like 1,000% sugar. Damn it! I guess I'm not surprised. 1,000% sugar. Yeah, yeah, you're right. Damn it! I don't got a frickin' Mr. Straw to frickin' guzzle it into my throat hole. That's what I'm trying to do. If I like any instance where it's like, oh, I want a sody, I just like, all right, I need a straw. I need to go right into my throat. Don't hit the teeth, just go in the throat. Now I'm not doing it with the frickin' iced tea. I'm such a frickin' monster. Arnold Palmer, yes. I like that. Still pains me. I remember I made a video raging about that finish, so I know that feeling. NASCAR and their caution button. Dale, hi Dale. I forgot to say hello, but hello. You're welcome to stream. Throat hole. That just got. Well, there is a hole in your throat, just like there's a nose hole, ear hole. Like it's okay. But yeah, let's get into it. Controller, calm down. Look at how sensitive that is. All right, let's go. I hope I had it on manual gears. Okay, put me in second gear, which is good. But the start of the race is going to be very important, just to get a good launch on the start, get behind someone, so we can at least have someone to draft with, because once we hit fourth gear, we all know the pattern. We're going to drop back, no matter what series we're in. Alright, we got cars behind me. Drafting with Kenny Wallace. Even if we lose time, at least we got cars behind us. Got Bobby Hamilton there. At least we're going to see all the Busch Series like textures and stuff, because we never really seen those before. At least I've never done a stream with it, so it's a first. I might be flipping through camera angles, just getting an idea of where my nose is being pointed to in like the draft. That's a stack up. That's a lot of stack up. Alright, maybe this won't be that hard at all. But I do gotta get behind someone to draft with. Alright, there we go. That's what we need. That is how good I am. That I could just pass 30 cars in one lap from a doohickey and vroom to the front. Also, Jason Keller, I need your draft. I need some kind of draft. Thank you to whoever's pushing me. I appreciate that, but boy howdy, we need a draft. Dale Earnhardt Jr. in the lead. That's cool. I didn't know his AI was going to be in this race. When I did some practice runs and just getting some for like the thumbnail, Dale Jr. was not anywhere to be seen. So I'm happy to see that. The other crazy thing too is I don't even think that would have been a yellow had I had yellows on, because they didn't really spin. They just slowed down. Alright, we need to have someone pass me, because we're not accomplishing anything. In fact, this is actually hurting us really badly. So, someone get by me. The 77 car. Ooh, okay, clear. Alright. Now, the NASCAR 05 Stratway is just bump them. Just keep bumping them. feel like this race is going to be done in like under 2 hours. So if that does happen and we get this done in like one felt swoop, I'll think we'll do something to pass the next hour. But yeah, plan for the time being is just push whoever's in front of me. That's a little bit too slow, but alright, we're back. Also, another thing I was noticing in practice, and I only did like 35 laps, so it's hard to tell, but it seemed like the car got a lot of damage from just pushing them from the front. Or just hitting them. Like, it actively hurt the car. So, I don't even know if this strat is even the best. But I want to try to do this without using the draft. Austin, he doesn't like that, and I don't want him to hate me for it. So, I want to not do that. Can one of you pass someone so we can get up to the front? It was great to gain 30 spots, but it was not good to lose like 2 seconds to the main pack. All right, we got our bagel situated here. Now we can just continue to keep hitting them. This has to be the run. This has to be the run we actually do it, because in what universe are we going to have a start as good as that? Do not bump them in the corners. That is just, you're just asking for something to go wrong. Is that an engine failure? What is wrong with this race? That is going to be a disaster for someone somewhere in this pack. That was just right in the field. That is... I can't believe the timing of that. Dodged the bullet there. Props to the AI for not just stopping. Because that really could have been a complete just mess. We should be close enough to the Yahoo car to maybe draft. I might have made the move too soon. I don't know. That's the other thing, too, I was noticing in practice. Like, when I think I'm close enough to get the suck, I don't get the suck, and then I'm upset. There's a lot of out of context stuff I just said right there. Yeah, just lost all that time. So we're gonna have to be really close up to them to latch on, because that clearly didn't work. So I think the field should be about 35, 34 laps. And the field is already spread out considerably 7 laps in, so that's also why the 100% races are just another layer of difficulty, just because the 25% they're not going to get like this. Also, whoever blew up is just still out on track, I think. That's not good. That is... There is some LePage incoming if they're still on the racing surface. All I ever really saw in practice, yeah, he's just still blowing up, just chilling. Like, why? Why is he not pitted yet? Boy, this is gonna be... I can already tell. This is still gonna be really, really tough to get through the field. I should not have hit him. That's still not gonna be close enough to even get the draft off the freaking Yahoo car. I just keep actively just making this harder on myself. It also doesn't help that Jason Keller isn't pushing me, so we're not really gaining anything out of it. Boy, this like I said, this is probably going to be tough. Leffler, that's Keller. I'm getting my drivers confused.
I be missing another stream.
Thank you. Well, Jordan, I'm sorry to hear Jordan Clark, but thank you for the 3. I do appreciate that. We just gotta, I mean, we're at least we're up to this main pack now. Like, we're doing stuff. I'm afraid to even make a move, because the last 2 times I did it, we weren't close enough to do anything. So Jason Keller is going to be my BFF until something really stupid happens. Because I'm afraid. Jason Kefler. Did I say Kefler? I'm getting freaking Kefler from Dragon Ball Super mixed up, which that's like, ugh. Why am I thinking of a character like that? I guess that's like the only good thing from the show with those characters is, I guess, just the fan art. That's it. There's nothing else really interesting about their character. Also, we just have a car just riding down below the racing line. Why? I don't know. Justin Labonte, why did you stop going into turn 3? I don't need that. I feel like part of me was thinking to myself, like, what if I just went full-blown custom setup? But then I feel like it would be too easy. But it might be truly, like, the true only way to beat this challenge is just go all-out custom setup. That was not in frickin' Big Dog Daddy G 53-51's stipulation. So I could have just did like the lawyer approach and be like, well, it's not in the fine line. It's not in the fine written line. You could have done it. But I didn't. And now we're stuck in 8th. 4 seconds back. I am just not gaining time at all. Someone pass someone. I feel like we could gain a lot of time if we just have someone dedicated to push. And if it's the Great Clips car of Casey Kane, I'm okay with this. I never gone to a Great Clips, so I don't know if they're good. But Jason Jacoby said all sponsors are evil, so Great Clips probably evil, same with Geico, so we're just all in a bucket of hatred. Add that to your bingo card of things What If was going to say tonight. I feel like that probably isn't on the bingo card. Bingo card should have like What If kicking, saying something offensive, mouth in camera, I don't know. Curse words, that should be like a free bulletin one. It feels like once they get to another AI car and then they just draft, I just almost lose them. Well, I guess it hasn't happened, but it's just gonna make it so much harder to pass them. If I have to worry about an AI car, like just AI, Great Clips, Casey Kane, stop being obsessed with Timberwolf or Chew. That greatly upsets me. Get it? Great Clips, greatly. I know. I'm just a freaking genius when it comes to wordplay. Get by him, please. It's not that hard. We're gonna get into a situation where I'm gonna bump Kane into freaking David Green, and then we're gonna wreck, and I'm gonna be pissed. We've had so many laps to get this situated, and yet we insist on just not doing anything. All right, Kane, if you're not gonna do anything, I couldn't even try. He's just blocking. Kane, if you want to be with me so badly, then do race car things. Get to the bottom lane. You're there. Pass him. This should be stupid. All right, let's try this tactic. Get to the inside of Kane, try to push freaking. Did I say Timberland? What am I saying? Timberwolf. Alright, there we go. We just kind of like booted him out of the way. Now we're going to bump with pseudo Kurt Busch. Kind of push the 37 up so we can kind of stay in his draft of Dwayne Borland. I like the name. I don't know why it's funny to me. This AI is stupid. I agree. Perfection. No, why do we just have cars just rolling around on the apron? What is that? I don't... that one... I've seen that similar car before. Why are they just chilling? Okay, 3.1 at the line, so we're going to see next time around just what it's going to be like. Doesn't help that we're running the high lane. Half of what makes this hard is the AI just doing incredibly stupid decisions. Yeah, I'm definitely going to go with the up into tire pressures when we do pit. Probably should have done that to start the race off, just to be a little bit more sporty. I am asking to wreck him at this point because I keep bumping him in the corners, in the tri-oval, just so what you're not supposed to do. We only gained 2/10 that lap. From all that pushing, 2/10. This is going to take the entire fuel run just to even catch up to Dale Jr. How is Dale Jr. going... Okay, that's 4/3. Yeah, how is Dale Jr. going 195, 94 plus by himself? I smell a little bit of unfairness. Personally. A little bit of unfairness. That was maybe 3/10 that lap, so that was a little bit better than the previous lap. Again, really cutting it close to just hitting him and then things going incredibly bad. Yeah, so yeah, we're pitting around lap 35 or something for this run. Really didn't even gain anything that lap. I was playing it too conservatively, and that's what happens. We don't gain anything. It's like you basically have to just push them constantly. Or be in the share draft button. But I don't want to do that, because I feel like that's cheesing it too much. So it was a 2.4 at the line. Still hasn't gone down at all. Why is it so tricky? That got me weirdly loose when I did that. You're right, the apron is technically the shortest way around the track. I agree with that. Only gained 2/10. That is gross. Thank you, Cody Anderson. Damn, even the alerts are coming up a little bit faster. There's not really like a crazy delay like before. Remember like the 30-second delays? It's kind of coming up almost instantly now. Or at least when I see it. But thank you, Cody Anderson. Thank you for being part of the Nectarine Club for 8 months. I appreciate it. I guess that's what we're gonna call ourselves, Nectarine Club. I'm fine with that. It's a good nickname. We have another car just riding in the grass. That's weird. I don't understand. I've heard the AI were broken, but I mainly thought it was just maybe the shorter percent race lengths, but no, it's the same with even 100% because they're doing even more stranger things than I think they were doing in the 25% race. Because I really truly do not understand why they're just running the lane they're running. Well, we are closing. It's under 2 seconds. Oh my god, the stack up. What are the lap cars doing? 97 car, why did you freaking stop? Oh, my hood in my race, a little bit. Oh, I got Menard to drive with, so I guess it's not over, but just... fucking morons. Get by me. There goes everything we were trying to achieve. All that's just gone now. That's fucking bullshit. And now we're not going to have any draft. So, now that's gone. I was like, I should probably slow up, and as soon as I thought of it, then it was too late. And now, there goes our speed. We don't need damage on the car. Thank you, Cody Anderson, for gifting a membership. It went to Parker. Ooh, that was a really good choice for the computer, or I guess for the generator, or whatever it's, however it decides it. That's a good pick. Thank you, Cody, for the gift of membership. Welcome to the Nectarine Club. You get channel emotes and early access to videos when they come out, like NASCAR Thunder 2003 season mode with race 436. That is currently for members only, but will be up tomorrow. Also, we lost a lot of time during all that, so I think we've already lost the challenge, lap 23 into it. I don't think we're going to make that up. That's just too much. And with the pit cycle, we're going to lose even more time. The hood damage as well. We can't afford any damage, and that just ruined it, so I really don't know why they're getting held up. I don't know what the fuck Kenny Walls was doing. So, yeah, this is what makes it really difficult with this game. With stuff like that happening. That, again, probably wouldn't have been a yellow had yellows been on, so that really sucks. 5.6. We'll probably get to like 4.6 before the end of this, before we end up actually getting down the pit road. I mean, maybe not. I mean, if the 37's gonna just run the bottom lane, then we might gain a little bit more time. But that's, again, still so much we lost. 3 seconds worth. I can't afford anything. First rule about Nectarine Club is don't talk about Nectarine Club or what if a judo kick you. I like that. I like that. That's a good one. Or is Dragon Ball Z? I agree. I like that. That's a good. It's a good name. It's a good slogan for it. Though it'll be a very long slogan. Wouldn't probably work on a T-shirt, but. I gained 2/10 that lap, at least on the leaders. So there's that. Why wasn't Dale Jr. held up in that? Why was it just the rest of the field just getting held up? Also, how was... I mean, this is definitely... I mean, well, we did have some things happen that put us 5 seconds back, but... Big Mac Daddy 5351, he was right. It is difficult. I probably said his name wrong, but damn it, I like that nickname. That was actually like 4/10 we gained that lap. That is very good. I wish we could do that every lap. Just because Junior has his plot armor. It's honestly a good argument. I would believe that, honestly. What? Oh my god, that was almost death in front of me. Freaking David Green almost just ran into the freaking car on the apron. We need a specific scenario where I can get the lead and then just kind of push a lap car. That would pretty much, that would be the only situation I would be okay with. Alright, we're gonna get by David Green. Now we can try to work with Paul Menard. What is Paul Menard doing? He's like, he's trying to hit him. It was close. Dale Jr., I think, is with lap traffic? I don't know. Alright, let's just push with Kyle Busch. Try to, at least. Is that? That's still a 97. I feel like pushing Kyle Busch would probably be more... Kyle Busch. What? That was the bitchiest move I've ever seen. That was the bitchiest thing I've ever seen Kyle Busch. He just backed off from him. He was gonna pass him and they just backed off. That is so lame. I've never seen Kyle Busch be such a bastard. That was certified bitch move. I'm gonna stay with the 97 then if we're gonna do that. We're gonna push with pseudo Kurt, which is perfect. I'm okay with that. It finally happened. I mean, it really wasn't that bad, but... Oh my god. The speed that Dale Jr. has by himself is just straight up illegal. We lost 3 tenths before, like, from turn 4 to the finish line. 5 tenths, 6 tenths. Like, what speed is he running? He's running, like, over 109. It has to be over, like, over 190 by himself. I mean, that is just... literally unfair. I can't believe it took over almost 30 laps. We finally made a whoopsie doodle in pushing them. But there goes all of the momentum I was having. All those 2 seconds I gained, fucking gone again. Stay behind Menard, please. No. Like, how? How on earth are you supposed to actually do this on default setup? I can't even... I mean, unless you share draft. I mean, that would maybe be the only straight-up way to do it, but... with the format I have, with the rules I was trying to set at plays, I don't think it's fucking possible. Unless you do go, like, in up to tire pressures from the start and do a full-blown custom setup and with share draft, maybe, but not in a normal, not in a default setup environment. Now I'm gonna have to let David Green catch up to me, hold him up a little bit so he slows down, get behind him, then draft him, and then hope I don't lose time from that, because I'm just getting destroyed by myself. Just, like, I can't believe how slow I am. It's not even from just the bit of hood damage, because even when I was doing a practice race, it was eventually doing this. After, like, a green flag pit stop. So, it's not the damage, it's just how it operates here. Can I... like, why can I not just latch onto someone and just hang? I just get immediately destroyed. I think this time, because I did held up David Green a little bit, I'm faring a little bit better. The fact I'm even struggling this much is so wrong. I mean, it could be maybe from tire fall off and then losing speed that way. I don't know. Unless there's some, like, crazy lap traffic that just slows up Junior, I don't see us catching him at all. It's really frustrating that, like, lap 30... it's like I've already lost the challenge. There's no way I'm going to make up that time. And with pit stops, that's going to put me like fucking 11 seconds back, so... it's like no chance. Even if I run this entire rest of this race perfectly with no mistakes, which is impossible because I'm a human being, mistakes will be made to some extent. Ouch. think. I mean, top 5 is probably all I can really expect to get at this point. I don't think I'm getting anything much more beyond that. Junior did bring a cup car to the Busch Series. That's the only explanation. I should just pit this lap just because we're really low on fuel, and if we can maybe do an undercut, that might mean something. At Talladega, I don't think that really matters, but it'll at least be worth a shot. Yeah, I'm definitely adding in the tire pressures. What are we doing? Why are we checking up? Whatever, that's a better answer to frickin' decide to pit now more than anything right there, so. 70 miles an hour.
We'll get back up there.
Alright, there we go. Beautiful. 4 tires and fuel. Up that. Do I need repair damage? Yes, I do. 7/10 seconds. 7/10 of a second worth of damage. Yeah. I don't even know what to say. It's like over. It's like over already, and I didn't even get to halfway. How many cars are just blowing themselves up or just being on the apron? I don't... Alright, that was like a second off the estimated time. I don't need that. That makes it infinitely harder. I guess I can merge out on track and be alright. This is risky. But it does seem like our outlap speed has at least some credibility, but...
Save big money at Menards. Save big money at Menards. Save big money at Menards.
It's not going to read all
Save
that.
big money at
There's
Menards.
no way.
Save big money at Menards. Save big money at Menards. Save big money at Menards. Save big money at Menards.
Thank you, JC, for the $1. I agree. Save big money at Menards. Now we're just by ourselves, so I don't even think cycling out did anything. Like, just our... I should have done something to the setup. Or I should have done something to this car before this race even started. If that is just how big of a disadvantage we're going to be on default. When I did it, it wasn't that bad. Like, we actually got up to the front. I remember getting up to the front. I just remember pit cycles kind of ruined it, but I was wrong. I was very wrong. Can I draft with any of these cars? Are these cars even going to get on the racing surface for me to push them? Probably not. No, they're just chilling on the apron for some unknown reason. We're gonna see where this cycles us out. If we're like 10 plus seconds back, I'm gonna redo this and we're gonna try this again. We're just gonna go all out with the setup and put something in it just to make it sporty. I don't think it's possible on default. I really don't think it is. Without using the share draft button, I don't think it's possible. I mean, you can run as smooth a race as you can, but once pit cycles happen, it just ruins everything. I mean, I guess you could technically just take rights and be alright, but your overall raw pace is so much slower. I don't even think it's possible to even hang on. I mean, you can block, but you're going to probably lose so much time. And eventually you're going to get past and then not make that up. That is hauntingly disturbing how hard this is. And we're only 6 seconds back, so we only really lost about a second during that stop. That's not that bad at all. Let's see. I mean, that is possible to make it up. I mean, we're gonna have to pull like some of the biggest, insanest comebacks of history to have a shot at this. Because every time I keep gaining time, something happens. One was because the field stopped because of a lap car. Kenseth pass Kenny Wallace, for God's sakes. It is not that hard. Pass Kenny Wallace. We're going slower. Pushing, like doing this. Just get by him. He just left me. Now I got no draft help. This is why this is really difficult. Relying on the AI just makes this infinitely harder. Harder than it fucking needs to be. And it's so frustrating because it doesn't need to be like that. Every time I get a run, I like, it just stalls a ton. I'm trying to just use Kenseth's draft to push, to clear there, finally. Jeez. Let's go back to hood cam. Oh, there's just a car stopped on the... There's just a dot somewhere on the racetrack that just isn't moving. All right, well, I could definitely I could definitely confirm it is broken. There is something wrong with the AI here. We got AI on the apron. We got cars just stopped on the track, but their dot is on the track map, but they're not actually there. It's like it's just ghosts. Oh, the dot disappeared. It left planet Earth. It had enough. The spirit of whoever that car possessed is now gone. How many DNFs are we gonna have in this race now? That's another layer to this. Now we're closing in. It's under 5 seconds. I'm gonna keep pushing Kenseth until we're just right up to those people, because we've seen it before. I underestimate how close I really need to be. It's like I need to be like directly behind him to get the draft or something. I don't know. It's just this car has no raw pace, so we need to be. We need baby. We basically need the car. We need to be baby to keep the draft, essentially. Oh, fucking God damn it! There goes again, for the third time. And I don't want to push them in the corner, but I have no choice. Because if I don't, no time is gained, so I have to like live on the edge. Constantly. And it's fucking bullshit. Because Junior could just run like 190, 195 just by himself. I'm in the draft doing, I guess I technically am getting time, but he's like running like 190 by himself. And I'm running like 182 by myself. Like, what is this? How blatant can it be of just not being fair? This is one of those challenges where it's like, scrub. It's like, no. Do this fucking challenge with default setup. And I will guarantee at some point mistakes are going to happen. You will fuck up. And you will be salty. Under those parameters, yes, it will get annoying. Speaking of sleepless language, I don't know what that is. I can't understand that type of rhetoric. We're just gonna have to live in a society where I just do not bump draft in the corners at all costs. Even the trial is a bit of a oopsie doodles, no, 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 you can't feel. That car, I know, is many laps down in front of Kenny Wallace. And we're just gonna stay behind him as he just wiggles. Kenny, I understand. For once, I can't even be mad. Because what are you supposed to do when a car just wiggles like that? Stop having Parkinson's and just get by him. It's okay. Thank you. I don't know why I went there. That's terrible. That actually makes it more frustrating because if we were just like 1 or 2 seconds back from the leader before the pit cycle and we got out in the same spot, the pit cycle isn't really affecting us as much as I thought it was going to. So if we could just have a shot, then it would be possible. But every time I keep gaining time, something goes drastically wrong. Now, Paul Menard is just... And Dale Jr., which I don't know if Dale Jr. is like right behind him. I don't really know. They're just roaming away. And I have to worry about having the one of... I don't even know who's in that one car in 2004. James Finch? It's definitely not Cody Holt. That's a fantasy name. Cody, the name Cody is not fantasy. Just a fantasy driver's name. Get to the bottom. Try to draft with Kenny Wallace to pull by the one. And that's not even for position either. Just another lap car that we just had to maneuver through. Wasting our time as he put himself into the outside wall because that's all he knows how to do is just be a scrub. What the fuck is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? That did not need to happen. That did not need to happen at all. And I just fucking just ran him over for no reason. I swear it... I wish I didn't have to use the hood cam. But I need to know where my nose is being pointed. And sometimes I fucking misjudged again on such a scale that it's just downright embarrassing. There is no excuse for that. There goes more time. Error number 4. And now I'm like fucked either way because if I get behind the 2, he's gonna draft with the 99 and then they're just gonna run away. And frickin' hold hands together. Or maybe not. Okay, that works too. So I don't know where my nose is being pointed to if I'm going to push them at this angle. So it's just, I have to use this. But sometimes I fucking mess up with the hood cam because I'm not a god at it. I don't even know what to say. Like that did not need to happen. Each spot it's such a bitch and a fucking half to get there. And then you have to worry about other AI cars, lap down cars even now, like, and of course, obviously the leader just never ever has a problem passing lap cars. No, it's just fine, but God forbid I have to get one of the AI around him. It's an absolute freaking disaster too. Jeff Purvis in the car for one race. Well, now we got technically 2 Purvises on track. That kind of freaks me out. It would be so nice for the leader to just get boned and something stupid happen. I know Ron Hornaday's not going to want to do anything. As you saw right there, he just refused to pass Bobby Hamilton. Why did Hornaday put himself in the wall? Why? I feel like we all of a sudden just gained like a second and a half. Was that close to 7 seconds back after all that? I don't know. It felt like I just gained a lot of time there in a short span. I guess it's technically good that Hamilton's on the outside there because he's not getting the draft for Jeff Purvis, so that means he's not going to just run away from me. But we need to be closer to enact the switch into a different car. Like right now. It might have been perfect if he stays right there. Okay. Just want to stay in his draft. Please stay in my line, David Green. Did I say Jeff Purvis? Whatever. Shoot tobacco car. Go. There we go. Please. Thank you. Alright. Halfway through the fuel run, and it feels like I only gained, after all of that, maybe like a second. I want to try to be a little bit careful and not hit them in the corners. I agree, that was a nice trade-off. Thought I swapped over to one car from another very, very effortlessly there. It's rare I get a good L. Wait, what the f— good W, what the— wow. A good L. That's the most me thing I've ever said. We're closing. That's like almost another second just chopped off there. Probably helps that David Green running the bottom lane there. That's also very advantageous. That's a big word for me. Where's Dale Jr. though? I don't think that's him in second though, so I don't know what happened. +50 people watching. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. I'm not gonna guarantee a dub, but if I can at least be like 1 second back, 2 seconds, I just want a shot. Just give me a number 2. I like number 2s more than number 1s anyways, so just give me that. It seems like the strat of, not push him in the corners isn't the worst option. Still seems like we're gaining time regardless.
29, 28. Gaining as a leader.
As long as he stays up on that high side, not really in the draft of another card, then they won't pull away from me and then there are enough bad stuff happen, so. I will get a good L. I will L this race honorably to where it'll be like, damn, I'm proud of him. That's the type of L I want. I want to go down like Whitebeard. No one's going to get that reference, but someone's going to get it. And they're going to do the Leonardo DiCaprio, like, snapping his fingers meme thing. Oh, we're under 3 seconds back. That was almost a disaster, but if we could just switch to the next car. I think I'm getting a pattern of how to do this now. But that actually worked out flawlessly. A good transition from one car to the next, though it is Kansas, so I'm a little scared of that. We had some oopsie doodles, uh-ohs, perved. That was a fart sound effect. I think that's the sound effect they use for fart. I don't know. I'm starting to figure out how to like swap from one car to another. At least by themselves like this. Like I'm understanding the craft. I don't want to start thinking about mac and cheese though, because I'm gonna start getting hungry.
29, 23. You're making up some time.
Considering I was almost 7 seconds back, gaining 5 seconds is pretty damn impressive. And now that I know we have decent pit cycles, I mean, I don't know if we're going to get the lead or anything, but at least we'll have a shot. Alka-Seltzer. We were running an Alka-Seltzer car in NASCAR Thunder 2000. There's a connection there. I didn't know they made it in, like, cold medicine, though, so that's interesting. Does that still exist? I don't know. Under 2 seconds. More progress being made. A lot of smoke there in turn 1. That's concerning. But I do see the leader, Paul Menard, or Paul Menard, as I used to say. Mrucz used that in his videos because I gave him the nickname, then Mrucz changed it because Mrucz doesn't think that's as legendary anymore. So, ooh, Kenseth, he tried. He tried to do something cheeky there. Alright, Kyle Busch, stay with me. I don't know if this is going to be as clean of a trade-off as the other ones, but it's going to be good enough. Perfect. There was no complaints with that. We're back. We're back in it. I truly did not even think that was possible. But we're close enough. We just have to keep doing what we've been doing. It should be a 3 pit stop race if I had to assume. Like 34, 68, 102 or something. I wonder if I could somehow get up to lead and just keep pushing the leader until we get to a lap car and then drive with the lap car and pull away that way. That might be like the only thing I can think of because I don't know how we're going to actually be able to pass. Alka-Seltzer has always been for colds. I've always known it for heartburn, indigestion. Oh, my mind is blown. I think Dale Jr. is one of the victims of the apron disease that a lot of other drivers have had in this race. So I guess that's what happened to him. Oh, we're there. The fact I made that up is impressive. Maybe I don't need a push in the corners. The tri-ovals maybe, but the corners is a big no. Pepto-Bismol. Maybe I am. Still not as bad as Radman not knowing what Kraft cheese is. Oh man. That's a big whoopsie doodles. Alright, can we do the trade-off from Kyle Busch to Paul Menard? Maybe. No, he's gonna... Paul, figure it out. Which lane are you gonna be in? Alright. Alright. That was a good transition. I would like to lead a lap just for the sake that I was able to do it. Kyle Busch just put himself in the wall. That's a good run. Just give me one lap led, and then I'll go back to pass staying behind Paul Menard. I led that lap. I barely led that lap. All right. All right. Now that we're here, I'm just gonna push Paul Menard until we get to a lap car. At least I hope I could just stay behind him, because I think we lost a lot of speed just trying to pass him like that. We do got Kyle Busch behind me, just in case we need assistance. Does seem like those tire pressures being upped help the car out tremendously, which is good. It was Velveeta. God damn it, I keep getting it wrong. Velveeta, that's even more confusing. JC, I'm sorry, I don't know about the frickin' cheese lore. I'm not a frickin' cheese expert. JC would know something about cheese, since he's a frickin' dairy boy. Like being a frickin' banana, he knows. He's banana frickin' Velveeta is like his distant relative. Alright, we just need to get to that lap car. I don't think we're gonna get to it this run. If we could just have a normal pit stop, aka where we don't lose like 5 seconds, and that's with like losing a second and a half during the pit cycle. Like it was a second and a half off our estimated time, and it still was pretty good, or at least we still cycled out decently. Yeah, bananas are dairy. God, I hope I'm not. I hope I'm not wrong with that. No, maybe I'm getting confused with the fruit family. God damn, I'm getting everything mixed up. How am I still living as a human being when I don't understand the food pyramid? I fucked all that up. I fucked all that up. God damn it. Wait a minute. Am I confusing frickin' bananas with milk? Because I'm thinking about like, well, the dentist said like, drink more dairy, and why did my brain think, oh, I can drink a banana? I guess you technically can if you smoothie it up, I guess. My brain is going in the areas it shouldn't even be thinking about. Paul Menard's pitting. I'm pitting with him. Last second decision. Woo! Alright, 4 tires and fuel. Got down there beautifully. 1.2 seconds of repair? How? The hood is... Why is that a second and a half of repair? What? See, that's what I'm thinking. Like, doing the bumping is like actively hurting the car more. That is so weird. Whatever, JC's a banana in my heart. That's all that matters. I don't care if he's dairy. Don't care if he's not dairy.
86-54.
I want to merge out on track. Okay, I'll do it right now. Please let that be a safe decision. Okay, they're backing off. Alright. Now we might be able to get by Paul Menard here. Trying to hold the 31 back. It actually worked. Come on, get by him. Yeah. Oh, the 31 held up. All right, now it's Operation Find Lap Car and get to the front. Get more up to the front. Unless we're going to cycle out badly. I don't really know. So it was lap 67 we pitted. So we should be pitting around lap 103, 104. Unless the 31 car is a lap down, then maybe we could just... I don't know. Paul Menard, you're being dangerously close to a car. Leave your pit road. That's a lot of blocking. Not really sure what to do beyond this point. I really want the 31 car to get by me, or at least past Menard so we can push him. But Paul is refusing to give up the bomb. In fact, he's off the racing surface trying to pass me. I don't think that's a very smart decision. Never mind, 31's pitting. Goddamn. Alright, never mind. Alright, maybe I should just let Menard by so we don't bleed too much interval. I just need to hold him up just enough so then when he gets by me, I can still draft with him. Okay, I kind of like slowed him up there. I wasn't really trying to do that. Where? I need another AI car somewhere. Also, why is Kyle Busch not pitted yet? I hope I can stay with them. I don't know if that was the right spot to track. I'm still trying to figure that out, like when is the most appropriate time to just let them pass me. It might be off the corner, not going into the corner. That might be a lesson I'm going to have to learn the hard way. Because now he's just gone. Well, that really sucks. We got someone behind me that I can drive. Okay, so with this car behind me, I think that the strat we're going to have to try to do is just let him pass on the back straightaway and then merge and then do that. I don't know. I don't know what else I was supposed to do. I was trying to find a different way to, like, gain time. It just really sucks when this car just does not have the power. Alright, I mean, I could not really get behind him any quicker than that. So it should cycle out third, if I had to assume. Or not. Kyle Busch is just now going to somehow pit later than everyone else. Okay, I was going to say then cycle out and leave, but no, he's fine. Alright, we're with Kenseth, we're fine. Kenseth, for once, stay up high. Like, up against the wall. Like, act like I'm... Okay, thank you. Alright, that helped. Alright, beautiful. Oh, Paul Menard got checked up a little bit by Kyle Busch. That helps things out. Oh, Kenseth, why did he stop? Alright. Just stay with Kyle Busch. Beautiful. Alright, now this is all... I wish we could just find a lap car I can latch onto and just pull away. There's only one car up in the distance, but I don't know if we're going to get to them in time. Kyle blocked. I can definitely say that was a very adamant block. Maybe the strat is just pass Kyle Busch here and then just bump draft Paul Menard until we get to a lap car. If we don't get to a lap car, just try to build up a gap as much as we can to Kyle Busch and Kenseth and then just duke it out the end, because I know we can actually cycle out in front of them during the pit stop, so that might be the plan. I just can't believe I'm even in this spot to begin with. We were 7 seconds back at one point. And ran them down. That is mind-boggling to even comprehend that that was something that we accomplished in this stream. Chat got to watch that in real time. Now I just need a lap car. And it truly shouldn't be that hard to catch one lap car. But I think it's going to be an issue. That's one car leaving pit road. I don't know. Paul Menard might do something stupid though. I probably. Well, I was gonna say I was gonna maybe try to bait him to, I don't know, hit him, but none of that worked. So there goes the time that we were gaining on Kyle and Kenseth there. So that's gone. I need to let Menard get by again. Yeah, Kyle and friends all caught back up. Alright, at least we have cars behind me with a bit of an arrow push from the back, so that helps. And nothing was really lost with that, so it wasn't that bad. Paul Menard is starting to become a friend after all the helping I've done for him, so that's appreciated. I did make up that gap like Bill Elliott in 1980. Yep. Well, not 2 laps, but 7 seconds, still impressive. I'm just trying to man, I just want one lap car to latch onto. See, that's like the only thing I want. JC, you don't have to tell me twice. I know. But now that you said that, I probably will wreck. What am I doing? Get back. Why was I trying to pass him? Like, what is wrong with me? At least Menard's staying faithful. He's keeping me... Thank you. That was a big help. He just stayed on the outside with me to get that spot back. Ooh, that's a lap car. But they're going too slow, though. That's not the lap car I really need. Paul Menard. Paul Menard, why are we stopping for him? That's too slow. That's too slow of a lap car. What are we doing? Why is Harvick incredibly off the pace, and why is he extremely damaged? What is wrong with something is really wrong with the AI in at this track on this game. That is something I've definitely learned today. Is something is clearly not right. I was gonna try to pass Bar on the outside, but none of that worked. But Menard is still right there with us. We're trying to block both lanes. Bobby Hamilton Jr. is now just in the mix. That was almost a disaster block. I'm leading laps, so that's neat. But if I truly just race and just block, I feel like I'm going to lose even more time. Or there's going to be more cars in this pack. It's going to make it more problematic. So it's almost better to just let Paul Menard by and then maybe draft with him. Try to pull away again. I guess Kevin Harvick is just going to be a random moving chicane. I can't believe the damage I keep getting every time I go to pit road. It's just the estimated time for the repair damage just keeps going up. What's it going to be like when I leap here? Like a second and a half or 2 seconds of repair damage? Another person has blown up. I don't know if that was Dale Jr. It looked like Dale Jr. in that KFC car. It's hard to tell. I am curious to see how many cars are just going to DNF out of this race. It feels like there's like 5 that have just disappeared or blown up. So that aspect, I'm very curious to see what that's going to be like. We just have to make it to lap like 103 and then pit, and then just see what we have to do from there. So it really seems like lap traffic is just not ever going to become a problem, or at least ones that are competitive enough to draft with. Like, I would really, really want that to happen. But we're catching them at a snail's pace. I want to even try just practice like making like a last lap pass. But if I even try to do that, the amount of time I lose, like, oh, that pack behind me is going to start catching up. So we really need to build up a stupid gap to even try it. I don't even know if I want to try it yet. All I know is I'm just... Ooh, that had disaster written all over. I backed out of that. It was Dale Jr. Check the replay. Thank you for the clarification. That's upsetting. As a Dale Jr. simp fan of myself, that sucks. Yeah, that was a Logano block back there with Harman. Well, I see one lap car in the distance. That might be one we can actually use. It's crazy that it's taken this long in the race to even get to one normal lap car and not one that's like blown up, out the pace. I said off in a really weird accent there. I don't know what that was about. We got some people doing a short pit strat. Yeah, some of these people that are pitting now can probably make it to the end. Overheat with the illegal engine. That is true. Wouldn't surprise. That's a good lore in-universe explanation for that. I like your thinking. Alright, we're catching to one of the lap cars. One of them is Ron Hornaday, so that's actually going to be a pretty fast competitive card to actually draft with, so I'm hoping we can catch up to one in time. Hello, Naoji. Thanks for stopping by. I probably butchered that, so I apologize. Thanks for stopping by regardless. Oh, there's the 31 car that I was wanting to draft with until he pitted, so it's come full circle. I just know I have to be closer to him than this to actually make it work. I keep underestimating just how much I need to get behind him, but... Oh, look at that, look at it. Always try to pass. Alright, if we could just clear Menard, beautiful. Now, if I could just... Look. I actually had him clear and I scared myself. Alright. Alright, now we gotta enact on this plan. For another 10 to 15 laps. Build up this gap with the 31. And just pull away from Menard. If we could just build up that gap, that would be great. Perfect. This is what I want. Just don't bump in the corners. See, we're already pulling away. If we could just, we need to build up that gap a ton, because even if I'm in a situation where I'm out of the pit cycle, we just need to, point is, build up that gap. What do you think of yesterday's race? I only saw the second half when I got home from work, but all I really saw was a very Phoenix race, very mid. Whatever they did to the package really wasn't much different or better. Oh, that's Harman being slow again. Oh, this is bad being on the outside. Freaking, someone make a move. Someone make a freaking move, not including me. Okay, 31 car. Alright, smart man, he's gonna pass him. Paul Menard's being stupid though, he's getting held up. I like that. Ha, Paul Menard. Please let me stay with the 31. Don't let me lose the freaking draft of him. Stay with him. Thank you. Okay. But yeah, the Phoenix race was the most Phoenix race I've ever seen. Whatever they did with the package really didn't do much. Really the only type of passing was just radical different tire strategies. That was really it. If you were on equal tires, like, no one could really do much. So I guess it's not the absolute worst thing in the world, but it leads to very just lackluster racing. And for a race that's supposed to be a championship race, it fails to do really everything you would want a championship caliber track to probably be. So, not really promising when we get to the championship race. Not like that's any real shocking news that Phoenix isn't a great track. It can be good. I've seen races from like the early 2000s stuff that are like phenomenal. So it definitely can be a good track. Just when you don't give them enough horsepower, can't really do a whole heck of a lot. So I give that race a 4.5 out of 10. I hope that's okay. That's not like an offensive rating, but I really can't go much higher than that. I'm just not shocked that it was just average. Slightly below average. I thought the freaking North Wilkesboro race was more hellish. So, I've definitely seen much, much worse. I heard that 2024 is rumored to be the last year, and I heard it was supposed to go back to Homestead, which, if that's true, I'm all up for that. Homestead can sometimes be hit or miss with this Gen 7 car, but I can guarantee it'll be a shit ton better of a race. Whether it's by a wide margin or a little bit, it's definitely going to be a lot better. Or at least better by default. I'm happy there's no more Bristol dirt, but I don't know if going to Bristol in the spring is really the answer. I feel like it's just not going to sell well, and then people are like, well, you wanted it. It's like, no, I didn't want it. I literally did not want Bristol, like, spring to come back. I literally wanted something literally completely different. So there's going to be a whole, I can already see it now, there's already going to be like a whole narrative being spun about that and how, well, you wanted this. It's like, no, I didn't. No, I literally did not want it. I was okay with losing a Bristol date. In fact, I'm okay with a lot of races losing a date if we can get other things on, other events to go to. pretty much using the strat I was doing before with passing lead lap cars. Now we're doing it with lap cars. So we built up a nice 2-second gap. We'll be pitting another 10, 11 laps. JC doesn't mind what they not do with the last 10 races. Well, you're not interested in seeing them because you're more interested in the regular season champion, which is fair. I kind of care about that more anymore anyway, so don't blame you about not being interested in the last 10 races. I can just see it now with just the chaos it's going to enact with the layout of races and things that they're putting in. They should not be having 2 speedway tracks, or 2 draft tracks. I guess that's what they call it now. In the freaking playoffs. That is just... You're just asking for someone that's been running good like the whole season to get wiped out in a wreck and just have their championship race season just get destroyed. Which is stupid. But whatever, NASCAR just wants to embarrass themselves more with more nonsense, then have at it. I've kind of come to the acceptance of this is where it's going to be, and I'm just going to laugh at it from now on. Unless we get something like extremely like egregious, then maybe I'll get a little mad, but most of these races, like Vegas and Phoenix, I don't even have much of a feeling towards them. Because I know what NASCAR is now. I think they're more geared towards just entertainment. They want their gimmicky formats, race manipulation. Not like in like the literal sense that there's a script, but they'll go a little extra mile to throw out a yellow that doesn't need to be yellow, like the freaking Hailie Deegan thing in Xfinity. I saw that, was disgusting, absolutely disgusting. I like how that's a yellow. Hailie Deegan just gets slightly up in the marbles. And that is just embarrassing. I would be okay with a race where someone wins by 5 seconds if we're not gonna, and in turn, not throw out a stupid yellow. Because then after that, like, nonsensical yellow, then there was a big wreck that just took out more people. So, yeah, that's probably what they want. I'm sure the race teams don't like that. So it's just what else? What else is new? Stages aren't enough. They're just gonna. It's basically SRX's Fun Flags, except there's no actual name for it. It's just we're just gonna throw out a yellow whenever. We're gonna be as random, as inconsistent as possible. And we'll do it all in the name of entertainment. Fuck legitimacy. Fuck the art of racing. That's basically what it's at to now, and it's sad. But that is where we're at. And obviously with Phoenix, they never found a justifiable yellow. Apparently, that they could have thrown. I don't know. I'm so done getting angry at it all the time. There'll still be elements to where it'll probably piss me off. It'll probably be there at some points, but it's gone. It's been reduced dramatically. Alright, rant aside. We actually lost a little bit of time to second. We had like a 2.7 second lead, then it went down to 2.6, so I don't know what happened. So I was just drafting behind him like usual, so I don't know what really changed. But we got a good gap over Menard. I just hope this kind of continues. Oh, Harvick. Another movie chicane. Watch out. Alright, thank you, Justin Labonte, for having common sense. Hopefully, Menard gets held up by him. Harvick's doing his best impression of what his car would be like had he not wrecked Trevor Bayne the whole field here at Talladega in 2015. He's really expressing that, what his car would have been like. felt like an old-fashioned NASCAR race. Kind of. It was very inoffensive. And just average. I would say average to below average. But I would definitely not say it's like an old school NASCAR race. If you watch like an old Phoenix race from 2000, it's infinitely more interesting and everything. It definitely isn't literally like an old school NASCAR race. The only old school element of it is that we had a long green flag run at the end. That's maybe the only element of it that probably felt like an old school race was that. Which I part of me appreciates. That's probably why it has a 4.5 instead of a 4, but that's about it. Also, we gained a lot of time on second place, so I think Kevin Harvick moving chicane affected Paul Menard there, which is good. We need to build up this gap a ton, unless we, you know, just in case for when pit cycles happen and we don't have any car draft with, so we need this buffer. You know what's really funny? To put into perspective how mid that race was at work, someone asked the bartender to change the channel from the NASCAR race at Phoenix to golf. They thought golf was more exciting than NASCAR at that race. Now, I'm no expert, but there might be something a little bit wrong with that. If someone thought that golf would have been more exciting than NASCAR. Maybe that's a Phoenix thing. Or just that guy just doesn't like it, but I just can't fathom it. And I like golf. I have a big appreciation and respect for it. And it's honestly fun to play in real life, but it's not that entertaining to watch on TV. I can say that. As a golf fan. I've had the Tiger Woods EA Sports stuff. I got like PGA like 2K21 and stuff, so I like golf. But man, thinking that golf would be more exciting to watch than NASCAR race is just sad. That's a first for me. That's the first I've seen it. Alright, I'm going to pit this lap. A 2 laps earlier than planned, but at least we're being extra cautious. Alright, 4 tires and fuel repair damage. That is 1.3 seconds worth of damage. Yikes. This hat literally hurts my head. Oh my god. It happened in my 100% like Phoenix race or Vegas race. It like straight up hurts my head. Usually it's like the little dot in the back of my head, or what the back of the hat that does it. But that actually really started to bother me. 17.3 is the estimated time. 18.2. That's actually terrible. And now we're just going to have to wait and see where on earth this cycles us out. I don't want to merge on track just yet. I don't know what those AI guys are going to do. Alright, now we'll merge. Oh, how much fuel do you have left? Well, I just pitted now. This will definitely be our last stop. We can make it to the end on that. Alright, we're going to block the next guy. And then we'll try draft with them until he pits or something. The Yahoo car. I think that's it, yeah. I will say the Yahoo cars in the Cup Series looked good. Looked really good. Oh, he's off the track. He's off the track. What is he doing? What is he doing? Alright, Yahoo car, go by me. Oh my gosh, the 39. That's like one of my favorite numbers. Harkening back to the Nork days. It's like that. What are the odds of that? I should have went with that today. I didn't know that. Alright, we just have to stay with them. Please let me have the draft still. Alright. Alright, we're barely going to hang on. We had a 4-second lead on Menard. If we could just... That's the only thing that I can't control is just where we're gonna cycle out in relation to other lap cars. We just need one. And we were getting into a big smorgasbord of lap cars. So it should be possible to just maintain this. But again, I don't know what the 39 is going to do. I don't know when he's going to pit. So it's important to draft with them and get to the next group of lap cars, just to be safe. Hope he doesn't just run into them or do something stupid. Stay on the outside. Stay on the outside. That's Paul Menard. That's for position. Alright, we're ahead of him. That's good. Might try to give the 39 room when he, at least off turn 4, because I don't know if he's going to pit, but we're close enough to these two cars in front of me. Nah, not quite enough, but okay, I guess he's not pitting. So many questions. So many things that I shouldn't be doing, and that was one of them, but luckily we got close enough to this. Whoever's in the 47 in 2004, John Wood maybe? I don't know. Alright, he's getting by him. He's alright, good. Good, we can pull away. So, oh boy. Oh my god, that guy is slow too. Alright, duly noted. Another moving chicane we have to worry about. That's 2 on track. I think? No? Okay. I don't know if he was just leaving pit road or what, but they just stopped for him. Can we get by him at least? Someone do something! What are we doing? What are we doing? Is that guy gonna be fast or not? Like, what was that? Oh god, we got Kevin Harvick. Oh guys, 2 moving chicanes back to back. Oh my god. Please stay low and pass him. Thank you. Oh, whoever in that 78 car, you have all the brain IQ. Oh, he might be pitting this lap. God, that's the AI path that usually means that he's gonna pit. No? Okay. I truly don't know when they're gonna be pitting that, because that looked like the AI line to pit, but apparently not. Dial direct. That feels like an old internet thing that doesn't exist anymore. It's got that vibe. Alright, go up high. Stay up high with these people leaving pit road. There's Justin Labonte. We were just racing with him before the cycle of pit stops. Oh my stack up. That's more damage to the hood that I don't need. Thankfully, this is our last green flag stops. But, damn. And that's Ashton Lewis. Because that's so much damage to the hood of the car that I don't need. I'm hoping this is the last of the cycle stops, because we got less than 10 to go. The gap to second is over 3 seconds. I just need to stay with that pack of cars. Please. I'm at 190. I should have the speed to keep up. Alright, that should be good enough to maintain it. But we're losing ground though, so that's not great. Why can I not keep up? Please let me keep up. Alright, we're there. Alright, dodge the bullet. That should be the last of all the AI cycled stops and nonsense, so we shouldn't have to worry about any more dumb checkups and other crap. This race has flown by. Alright, Hickory Farms. It sounds like a great farm to be a part of. But we're gonna have to work together here to get to the front, or at least maintain this gap. Looking around me, went to the chase cam just to see what everyone's looking at. 3 seconds. Could probably get that to 4 if I continue to keep pushing. We're clear. That was probably like the last big hurdle because there's no more lap cars to worry about. Just gotta play it smart. We got a big lead. Don't need to throw it away. Just push on the straightaways and let up in the corners. I was almost about to say push in the corners and stay off up in the straightaways. That would not have made any sense, but that's me. Guess we're gonna find out if we're gonna have to run to another movie chicane to Kevin Harvick again. This is definitely like an old school Daytona race from like the 70s at this point. Somewhat. Definitely in terms of field separation, yes. A lot of cars on pit road still. I don't know what is going on. There are so many cars that have DNF'd. I think I truly don't know why it's like that. The race results are going to be interesting. That's for damn sure. Is anyone today died today in this attempt? A lot of AI cars. I've had my fair share of chokages. About 4 instances of them. We made it back. Somehow. Still have not really gained much, though. The interval stayed at 3.7. I'm pushing this guy, and I'm just really not gaining more time, so... Yeah, that's how fast Paul Menard is. Which is... pretty disgusting. Now this is more or less just a personal goal to get to 4 seconds before we finish this race. Which share drafted me faster. It's technically a little bit quicker. I just chose not to just because kind of makes it easier. And also Austin Ognowski doesn't believe in that, so I want to adhere to his opinion and not do it. So then he can do this challenge in his spare time and win probably by 10 seconds. Because he is a good 12 times better than me. So he could probably win this by well over 10 seconds, maybe. I still have not... I've not been able to gain time. Unless this 58 just is slow, but it doesn't really feel that much slower than any other lap car I draft with. It feels about the same, so... I don't know why I'm not gaining time. In fact, it looks like I'm losing time, so it doesn't really feel like we're losing speed, so that's just strange. Well, if anything I've learned throughout all of this race is that this is doable. I was very scared early on. But if I've proved anything, is that this is doable, and that ramen noodles and McChicken are just scared to endure this for an hour and a half, I think. I mean, this race is pretty short. We'll see what the race interval is when we cross the line, but this isn't a super long race. Probably be a super long video to edit, though. That's for damn sure. If they're gonna edit it in like a normal conventional terms, but if anything, I proved that it is doable, and this is really, I guess, my first real full attempt, because I did a practice race of this, but I only got to like lap 40, so a little bit past like the pit cycle. So I guess that's not technically like a completed one. Then I think I did a second one, which was just a quick like 4-lap race just to get a thumbnail. So this is definitely the first attempt at this with the full distance. But yeah, that just continues the narrative that I am just a NASCAR god of consoles, which I don't know if that's really a proud moniker, but I'm gonna frickin' do it. Still cannot get over 3.6, 3.7 seconds. Don't know how. But 1 lap to go. I probably should be still careful and not try to push him in the corners. But I kind of want to do it just to see what happens, because I feel like we got a big enough lead to where if I mess... No, I shouldn't do that. I definitely should not even think that. Man, I'm just such a legend. Where is Michael Two Boops a Doop and McChicken? Wait, those are 2 nicknames. Never mind. Oh, the interval's growing. Can we get to 4 seconds before the... No. Alright. Never mind. Well, we did it. Chat. I am just... It's just too easy. Dab! On them freaking banana boys. Bacon strips. Whatever. 3.7 over Bobby Hamilton. Okay. Hour and 39-minute race. It wasn't even that long. Knock that off the list. Knock that off the list. Hell yeah. Alright, that wasn't even that bad. I had 4 whoopsie doodles. Freaking chicken noodle soup errors, but we did it. Luke Nixon is a NASCAR 2005 champion. That 1st through 10th is 26 seconds. Good lord. Paul Menard went to 6 seconds back. I don't know what happened, but get Bobby Hamilton there in 2nd. That's another shock. Another layer to this race I didn't... Bobby Hamilton was so far out of the main pack. I don't know how he even got close to being a part of that. Or relatively. And we led the last... Just about the last 29 laps. We were like 27, but we did it. Paul Menard led 43, probably the most laps led if I had to assume. Yep, most laps led with the extra bonus point. Now we're going to see how many cars are on lead lap, because there were so many that looked like they DNF'd. Ooh. 21 on the lead lap. How many cars DNF'd? I guess from 32nd on back, because these are multiple laps down, so maybe? Oh yeah, definitely 35th on back. Lap 99, so... Kyle Busch led a couple. Kenseth DNF'd? What? He was up there with us all. Dale Jr. was the one that was pulling away to like a 5-second lead by himself. Did I just get really lucky that like a lot of fast cars left, like DNF'd? But how would I know? I don't know if I just got really lucky with all that. I'm even more confused. But yeah, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. About 9 cars DNF, just about. That's a lot. That's a good bit. And I don't even know what happened to them. I never seen them blow up. They just kind of I saw Dale Jr. blow up, but the rest, a lot of heavy hitters too, like Kevin Harvick. The Leeches got the leech spray or something on them, and they just stopped existing. I don't know. But We all agree that What If is the better. Maybe in console, maybe not. Maybe not when we compare freaking iRacing performance, because I'm not even in that element. Well, that was Talladega. I thought I was gonna have to redo that race like a second time and then try again, but I just did it. I just did it. Hooray! The only thing I really had to change was tire pressures. I consider that a successful. I consider that a successful stream. Got everything I ever wanted to accomplish out of that, and a lot of cars a lap down. An hour 39-minute race. That felt longer than I was thinking it was. I thought it was gonna be like an hour and 15, but no, hour 39. Probably would definitely be a lot shorter with, I think, the race length they run at Talladega now, which I think is under 300, well, exactly 300 miles. So don't know, but we did it. No victory lane celebration. Oh, do it again. I blinked. God, JC, that's the longest blink I've ever seen anyone have. That's a long ass blink. Guys got 2nd, 5th, and 6th. Well, that's good. That hardly ever happens to your drivers. They always seem to finish badly. That was a thorough ass whooping. Good job, What If. Thank you, Dale Earnshark. Well, I'm not really sure what to do beyond this point. Got maybe like another half hour to kill. Maybe Q&A. Maybe we'll just do some kind of Q&A thing. I don't know. Just to talk it up a little bit. My question is, what if Junior cycled out normally and didn't blow his engine? Probably still would have been in the top 5, but the pit cycles kind of kept changing things up. I don't know where Dale Jr. was when everything cycled out. I don't even think it got that far. But he probably would have been up there in the top 5, but who knows what would have happened, because we saw Paul Menard basically be my Achilles heel, and then he just got outcycled or something happened, and then Bobby Hamilton was extremely fast there at the end. Even with me pushing a random lap car, I couldn't really pull away, so it was so important to just get that to work, or at least have that gap, because people, it seemed to be just as fast. So that was probably the race winning move there, just getting that to work, or at least building up that gap, and then just kind of maintaining it. So it kind of worked. Lap traffic, once again, just like a NASCAR 2003 at Rockingham, it saved the day, and I was able to get the thing to work out. Driving oncoming traffic. That's not a bad idea. I should do that. I do have cautions off. So who should I use as my weapon? Probably not Kurt Busch. Randall Parker. Dover Monster. No, I'm not doing that too. Greg Hicks, Amy Hicks's brother. No. Try championship mode in NR3. I've heard about it. It's like almost unplayable just because you have to set to one setting, and like each track is so different in difficulty. It really isn't like fun to do. That's why I never even wanted to touch that aspect of the game. How does it feel to be the best ever at NASCAR? Well, I just wake up and piss excellence every day, so it's never really a problem. You know, I'm just the greatest that ever was. Ooh, Barry. We'll destroy the field with Jeremy Mayfield out of love. The 117 car that doesn't exist in the Cup Series. In this game, we'll just go with Jerry Mayfield. Does it have AI stats for him? I don't think it does. Oh, no. Okay, not okay. I was gonna say, did they have Jeremy Mayfield stats? But no. When did you become a Kurt Busch fan? When did you start cheering for him? I started in 2013. His first year with Furniture Row. I started rooting for him. And then 2014, I was a super fan after when he won Martinsville in the interview. Basically, the moment where he was on ESPN and they were like trying to bait him to get mad or try to say something controversial, and Kurt just wasn't having any of it. That was like the first sign right there that like Kurt has changed as a person, because his old self probably would have like enabled that or indulged in that type of stuff, but he didn't. He was the bigger man, and that was really cool. So that was like a big, really cool moment. So 2013 was the start. 2014 was the one it elevated into super fanboy mode. Then 2015 went to nuclear levels because of the whole false domestic abuse allegations. Then he came back and was like gonna win. Well, then he was gonna win Auto Club, and then they threw out a yellow that didn't need to happen, which kind of screwed Kurt the race win, because probably NASCAR thought it'd be bad PR if Kurt won after all the controversy. So it's annoying. So yeah, that's like the small backstory to it. But yeah, let's give frickin' Jerry Mayfield some pain. We'll do Daytona night. Grew up as a Chase Elliott fan. I was pretty much in that same boat for many years, because I was watching him go through the ranks. And also, he liked one of my every Bill Elliott win videos that I did.
Twice a year, NASCAR pays a visit to the sandy shores of Florida.
It was cool.
But while the
Damn, AD car. Who hurt you? Just kept hitting me. This could be bad. This game is pretty good with this wreck, so I'm expecting something absolutely catastrophic. Oh, it's even better. We're gonna hit Kevin Harvick. Oh my God! Oh, that hurt my neck muscles. There goes frickin' Scott Riggs. Oh, we're bopping and we're bouncing. We hit John Girard. I guess I can't DNF. Well, we got Kurt the lead out of it. That's the best timeline. How am I not DNF'd? Damage is clearly on. It's clearly not visual, because if it was visual, I would get like an indicator saying to... Wow. How am I still alive? Oh, let's not hit Kurt. Rest of the field, though. Oh my emulator froze there for a second. That's how bad it was. Wow. Wow, that's a tire blown, but my emulator like chugged for a second there. It did not like that at all. That's the timeline I want to be in. Kurt, I almost said Turt, but Kurt leading. There goes some debris. Sounds like next. I see what you did there. Well, now the field is mostly spread out after that just explosion. don't even know who to hit now. This next pack, I can't even go any faster than this. This pack sounds tasty. Ooh, 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 ooh. That's some fatal sounds right there. I never seen so much of my car's back end exposed.
Focus on your mark. Forget about that guy. He's not gonna forget that one, buddy.
How am I still going? Are DNFs just not possible in single player? What happened to Kurt? Why is he not leading? I just destroyed Jimmy Johnson. Poor Michael Two Scoops is not gonna like that.
Expect a little something in return for that.
Well, Vickers, I can't let him win.
The wrong way, pal.
How did Kurt lose the lead? He had such a monumental gap. And it just... he just lost it somehow. I don't know how.
The 2 car is gonna do all he can to keep
Alright.
you back there.
Oh, they were already wrecking before they got to me. Finally, we DNF'd. Oh my lord, I didn't even know that was possible. That took so much just to DNF. I mean, damn. I can't believe that. That took long enough. Everyone's angry. Joe Nemechek won. That's boring. I guess that's good too. Race results. Kurt Busch got a top 10. I'm okay with that. 4 cars were under 6 seconds back, and then 5th on back were like almost a lap down. Damn. He would have named oh yeah, I saw that you sent that to me in a DM. That was I really was thinking at a certain point it was just not going to DNF. Really didn't think there was going to be any way I was going to be able to DNF, but apparently I could. You know what we should watch? I'm gonna go full face cam. I've been rewatching some of these lately because I just kind of saw them in my feed. Or I guess I was... No, not I saw them in my feed, but I was looking them up. And I kind of forgot how funny they were. The Waffle Pone live streams. There's some people that would clip them. And it's really funny. Like, it's legitimately, like, really fucking funny. I have not seen their streams lately, so, and like a lot of the updates I see were maybe from like the last 2 years, so I don't know if they've just fallen off. I know they still do them, but I don't know if they've like fallen off or they're not as funny. I really don't know. It's just weird to not see the clips not be up, or they're not really recent. So I really don't know if something happened, but man. And I was part of that community, or at least in the chat, interacting with it. It was really fun for a while there. It was I actually got one of the memes going where Steven would always say, because I was saying that Steven's a good guy or something, like that should be his slogan, because he was trying to like, one of the like the storylines that they were doing was Steven wanted to be like mayor of his county or something, and I was just saying one of his like his campaign slogan should be I'm a good guy or something, and it spiraled into him saying it a lot, and it was like really cool because like I like contributed to like a meme back then. And then you had another person like Nickel Pickle who would like troll him, and it was so fucking funny. Him and like Fishing Spot Reviewer or something, like they would always know, they had that fine line of trolling him, and it was really fucking funny. And there's like 2 of them. So that was really good. Mrucz's. Yeah, I guess we could do that. Let's.
Official to the sponsors. You're just saying that the sponsors in those 2 series, they don't mean as much. They
All right, we're gonna go. All right, I'm gonna leave a message in his chat about the idea. Let's see. He may not even respond to it, but it's worth a shot.
Well, I've been ranting for like 35 minutes now.
Hey, McBoop. I did the Bush challenge on NASCAR 5
Thank you,
and
guys.
won it. 100% race. I God. That's so egotistical. I'm such
What
a...
if you fucking probably you cheated. I'm convinced you cheated. Don't even tell me that shit right now, cause I'm fucking flabbergasted. I'm all heated and hot and bothered over here. I'm pissed. Thank you guys for 100 likes on the stream. We're looking for 300 likes. If we get that before the end of the stream, I'm gonna end the stream with me driving into some oncoming traffic.
He's coping so hard. He's coping so hard. He can just feel it's like, oh, I can feel it.
Okay. I'll lead every lap. All right. With that all said, I could honestly go all friggin' night. Yellow balls of fire when you shake them. What, or like
Oh, McBoop is so scared. Ugh. McBoop is so scared. I could feel it. I could feel it.
I could go all night ranting and raving about what NASCAR has become. But
I agree.
It won't get me anywhere.
I agree,
It
Moop.
will do precisely dick for me.
I agree, Moop.
And
Why
I
is
could
he
also
so mad?
go on about how I miss Speed Channel, but that won't bring it back. So, Camo, we got a legitimate race car driver in my chat. So I think it's probably about time that.
All right, Moop is not going to respond anymore. He's too scared.
Phenomenal mod to explore.
I should watch this stream because it's a good stream. But let me look up the 2 Waffle Pone stuff because it's really funny. He was coping so hard. I could feel it. He doesn't want to admit that I was able to do something that he could not. He was so scared. I could feel. He was like, his lip was trembling. He couldn't handle my freaking judo kicks. I need to have like a body pillow size thing here, like on the chair, and like tape like a picture of Mrucz's face to it, and then just like start kicking it. I really need to do that. But there's like 2 Waffle Bone clips I want to share before we actually depart. Oh my oh god, hold on.
No way! Get out of here! Oh yeah, and I'll trash it while you're gone.
Steven, for once, do everyone a favor and shut the fuck up for once because you are not loud.
Look at that!
Shut the fuck up and fuck your no cussing hyphen personality. Go to Ram Ranch and suck on some cowboy. Steven is in a story.
I like how his leg goes like up and down. Oh my fucking...
He came at me like that again! No, because he came at me like that again!
My fucking ribs.
I don't know what the hell is going on.
No, because he started doing the chop kick. He came up to me and started going like that.
You want to throw him?
Yeah.
Then be quiet, because he's napping.
Okay, here's my problem though. When you're psycho... Look.
Keep the volume
I don't know if you realize this.
down.
July 14th, 1995, an evil acorn popped out of you. You don't realize that. He walked up and went. He started going. okay,
gonna wake
okay,
him
okay.
up.
I'm just trying to show you what
You
he
need
was
to
doing.
go
He was
look at
because
him.
that's what he was doing to me.
And he's like sleeping. So he looks like a little angel.
Because
And you're gonna wake him up.
no, he looks
But
like
you
an
don't
angel
wanna
because he
wake
is.
him up.
And then they did it. No, but then they popped it.
Okay.
They forgot to open and they did it because that's my rope. No, one last thing.
That yellow.
Oh Lord, that's kind of where I got the kicks from, because I just thought it's just so funny just to see legs being just kicking off screen, from off screen to in screen. It was just really funny. What's really impressive is Jack. He could do like high kick, medium, but then low, like repeatedly, and I wish I can do that, because it's really cool. It's a really cool visual. The last one is the no context ones.
I want you guys to ride Jack about that. Hop on that little acorn and ride.
I'm watching them react to their. This is so.
Mods, find who recommended me watch that, and don't ban them. Have them shot. Everyone just run a train on me. I'll be in the front, and everybody just run a train on me. Let's do it. For $100, I would help Jack off the horse. I got ears, brother. I got ears, brother.
like his face is like so proud of it.
You have nothing going on, and you're ugly. And not only on the outside, but on the inside. Pop it up!
The wavy website.
No! Pop it up! We got to see 9/11. There was a bunch of good stuff in the early 2000s.
A bunch of good stuff in the early
That
2000s.
tells me right there. You know what? Justin Dart,
Holy
probably a
shit.
good guy.
Oh my god. I forgot how funny this shit was. It is such a nostalgia trip. Oh my ribs. Oh my lord.
Want to fill up my little mouth sockets? Huh? Want to plug up these sockets?
Second off, yeah, you know, Blackhawk will be back. As soon as I wake up in the morning, the first thing I think is, yeah, Blackhawk's gonna get right in my face. I haven't been able to make her squirt in 4 years, but guess what? I don't think she can, bud. Take my ball. Go wait for tomorrow. Come over now, and the things I will do to you. The things I will do to you. I like banging dudes.
Oh my
Oh.
god. Dude.
Oh my ribs.
Who makes these? Who makes these?
The editing in that is absolutely insane. I love that. That's kind of partly why I kind of want to do like some kind of clips or highlights from like the live streams, or just post them, because that one from frickin' Daytona or Atlanta with Ignition was so well received. It was just so damn funny. I need to do more of those, or smaller clips or something once in a while, or more often. I don't know, something, because that was great. That was really good. But the nickel pickle ones, which he used to clip them and put them up on his channel, but then they're unlisted now, so they're not up anymore. But those were so fucking funny. Because fans would go into like the their fan like subreddit, and they would react to the Reddit, and like people would post memes and stuff. And boy, when you got like someone that did a really fucking good meme, it's really funny and it's really creative. Obviously you get like really shitty ones, but like, man, when you get those funny ones, it really does elevate it to like another level. Clipping them and adding their own spin to it, or continuing on like with a meme that they keep going on, or like they say something that they know it's gonna piss Steven off and they just keep going, like the Sour Patch Kids cereal, where they like Photoshop him like feeding his kid Sour Patch cereal or something. It's really funny. There's like the Ram Ranch ones. I can't find it here in this. I must have saw it. I must have I know it's in this playlist. I think I saw part of it earlier today. Damn, I can't find it. That really sucks. Hold on, let me go to full face cam and we're gonna search this up. I don't want anything coming up in my search results here. Oh, it's a the Ram Ranch request. Oh, it's so fucking funny. Hold on. Let's go to this here.
Thank you, Christopher.
Wait, is this music? This music's coming from the game?
Yes.
Oh, I thought it was You Sure Are Hung for a second.
It's so weird because
You're about to make my son so happy. Thank you, Jack.
I don't believe you,
You
but
sure are hung.
yeah, I don't believe you. But I'll play it for a second.
What?
The context is someone sent a super chat and they were asking them to play Ram Ranch for their son or something, like something completely ridiculous. So that's what's going on here.
You don't believe the guy? Well, guess what, Jack? People reproduce. They don't just go on Tinder and look for women to victimize.
He's asking me to play a Ram Ranch.
Yeah, they don't just go on
song.
Tinder and look for women to victimize.
Jesus Christ.
You sure are hung, Luke. You sure are hung.
Wait, is this song in the game?
Your big head throbbing cock so big and so hard, ripping at your
Why are you playing this stuff, dude? You want to talk about, oh, there's probably kids watching, we can't box, yet you'll play this? Like, I find that odd.
Cowboy cock.
You sure are hung. You sure are hung.
Cowboy throat deep with your big hard cock. Feed me your big hard cock. Feed me your big hard cock.
Stop! I have this gay stuff going on over here, this annoying game, and now someone goes, stop! Everyone stop! 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 I'm having enough of all this. I'm hearing you laugh. I'm hearing a guy talk about a wiener. I'm hearing some guy go, and it's the most frustrating game I've ever had. Enough! Enough, everybody! Stop!
Fuck me, Luke.
Stop playing that stuff! There could be a kid on here, man! Stop!
Oh my god.
He said this is what he wanted me to play for his kid.
That's disgusting!
This is
Stop!
his kid.
No! Enough! Enough!
Holy shit.
I'm not playing with you, dude. That's
Holy shit. Holy shit. I mean, what are the odds of the freaking god tier comedic timing that as soon as he says stop, everybody stop. And then the next thing he hears, fuck me, Luke. Like, what I can't. Oh my god. if that got me copyright stricken, I don't care. I'll freaking upload that as a bit. That's worth it. Oh my lord. I'm done. You know what? We're going back to full face cam. We're done. My ribs can't handle that. I love my my sense of humor is like is that. I don't know. Going through their stuff again makes me really miss their streams, and maybe I need to catch them and tune in more often because man, they were really freaking funny back then. And whether Steven, like the one that like freaks out a lot. I mean, most people should probably know who they are. I mean, they're the greatest freak out ever videos. Whether Steven's like acting or not, I mean, if he's acting, then the fact he's in character for like these 8 to 12 hour streams is so insane. I feel like he has to be in character because there's certain points where like he sees a meme and then he starts like cracking a grin and then he kind of gets back into character and gets mad a little bit. So I feel like he's in character, or he's playing character, which is really funny. But yeah, it's just, oh my god, I love it. But I know it's not most people's cup of tea, and people are leaving. I'm sorry, but I'm done. I'm gonna watch Mrucz's stream. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you to Jordan Clark with the 3, and then JC with the $1, and also Cody Anderson for gifting a membership. I really appreciate that. That means a lot, as always, and it's really cool. I'm done. Cue the outro music. I am now absolutely exhausted after that. That is too much laughing. I'm done. Oh wait, hold on, wait. No, never mind. Alright, we're done. Cue the outro music. Thank you for the super chats, stuff throughout the stream, and all that. I beat that challenge. I am that amazing. Suck it. Metaphorically speaking. Okay, I'm done. We're actually going for real now. Bye.